Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as a follow on from the Sunflower Lanyard video, which I'll link above up here, I want to talk about the CEA Card scheme and also the Access Card scheme. So starting off with the CEA Card, under the reasonable adjustments, it allows you to have one person into the cinema for free with you. So that person, in my case, would be there to assist me with fire evacuation, my wheelchair, if I were to have a seizure or fainting episode, or any other assistance tasks that I need another person for. Not all cinemas are signed up to the scheme, but there are plenty of cinemas that are, and thankfully my local cinema are signed up. And in the description box below I will link in the CEA Card website so you can sign up for the card, see which cinemas close to you are part of the scheme. And when I first got my CEA card, I used to go to the cinema with my dad, just me and him, and when I first got my card I felt really cheeky, just me and him going in and my dad getting in for free. But then when I read about the reasonable adjustments and the law around reasonable adjustments, it made me feel more able to use the card with confidence when I just went to the cinema with just one person with me, because I realised that even though I was getting that person in for free, they were there to assist me as well as obviously watching the film with me. There is a fee for the card and it goes up a little bit each year. I don't know what the current price is, but it's paid annually, and I think last time I got my card it was around £7 for the year. Mine is quite outdated because I haven't gone to the cinema for quite a while because I haven't been well enough, and then I was in a hospital for quite a long time, and then we've had the coronavirus pandemic, so I just haven't had the need to renew my card. But signing up for the card is really simple and easy. You just need proof of disability or chronic illness, for example your entitlement to disability benefits such as PIP or DLA. So that's just a very brief explanation of the CEA card, and hopefully it's given you some information about what it is and how you can obtain one and how it might benefit you when visiting the cinema. The next card that I wanted to show you is my Access card. So this is my Access card. It's through a company called Credibility, and it has a passport photograph of myself so I can be matched up with my card when I present it. It also has my name and a ID number which I've just covered up, and the card is valid for 3 years and cost me £15. And then each of these symbols relate to different access requirements. What I like about the Access card is it explains my access requirements in a really clear but discreet way. And also it's quite easy and straightforward, and I can explain further what these symbols and my access requirements are further to showing these symbols. So this first one relates to queuing, and it explains that I have difficulty queuing. So for example, if there's a queue into a building, I can present my access card, they can see that I have queuing difficulties, and hopefully that will mean that I will be able to bypass the queue or be able to move further up the queue so that I don't have to queue for as long. Then this symbol here relates to the fact that I'm a wheelchair user and require level access. So I need step-free access with things like ramps and lifts. Then this +1 symbol means that I require the assistance of at least one essential person. So these things are all part of reasonable adjustments. So under reasonable adjustments, essential persons are there to assist the person like myself. So that could be, say for example, I'm going out with my PA or my family, and it could allow them to get into the venue for free with me or at a reduced rate, or it just explains that I cannot be separated from my essential person. Then this symbol here relates to distance and how far I can mobilise for. So it doesn't specify specifically for that individual, so for myself it just has a standard no more than 50 metres, but for me that's a lot less. Then this WC card obviously relates to toilets and the fact that I need access to toilet facilities. Again, it doesn't specify what type of toilet facility. So for me it would be a disabled or accessible toilet or a changing places. But again, like with this symbol, it doesn't specify what type of toilet facility I need. It just states that I need access to toilet facilities. Then this blank symbol is for people with assistance animals. Then this symbol relates to auditory information. Now the symbol obviously is the symbol for somebody who is deaf or hard of hearing, which obviously I'm not, but I struggle with auditory information and need things written down because I can't remember auditory information. So for example, if somebody was to give me directions, I would need them to give me directions in writing as well as verbally. Then again, this symbol is the Braille symbol. Again, I'm not blind or visually impaired, but like with auditory information, I struggle with written instructions, so I need them to be written in a clear way and also in an alternative format, preferably large print. Then this last symbol, which is the exclamation mark, is just there to cover any other access requirements that aren't covered by these other symbols. To apply for my access card, I had to obviously give a passport photograph and my birth certificate, I think, as well as proof of disability, so my entitlement to PIP, which is personal independence payments, which is the benefits that the government provide to people in the UK to cover the extra costs of having a disability. And there was also quite a lengthy form to fill in. Not lengthy, but I found it quite lengthy, which just asked you why you needed each access symbol. So say for example with the level access symbol, I had to explain that I was a wheelchair user and needed level access. Then obviously if you have an assistance dog, you would have to prove registration of your assistance dog, and then there is other evidence that you can provide, such as doctor's letters, anything like that. So, like with the CEA card, I hope that the information and explanation that I've given about the access card scheme will give you a little bit more information about what it is and how it might be able to help you. I find my access card really helps me communicate my access needs in a clear and discreet way. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer them as best I can. And I'll also leave links to the CEA card scheme and the access card in the description box below, so that you can go to their websites and find information about them as well. Hopefully see you in the next video, and bye for now.